website. If someone wins this jackpot, it would be the 5th largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. The next drawing is on Tuesday, so be sure to tune in to ABC Action News at 11 to see those winning numbers.
Still ahead, school starts next month, and the Bay Area's largest district has one more request for parents and students. The one thing they want all kids to do on their school buses.
And sea turtles dying just after they hatch. This morning, the new effort to give them a better chance to survive.
And with rain in the forecast, perhaps some indoor plans for you today. Head to the Florida Aquarium. We're looking at a forecast that you'll need the poncho or the umbrella going to and from the event because, of course, we're talking about high rain chances today. Your temperatures are also going to be held in check only into the lower middle 80s today, given all the clouds and the rain. So there's your forecast, but how's it look outside right now? Well, even a little bit of sunshine showing up here from our Rivergate Tower camera. You can see Bayshore Boulevard there, some clouds off into the distance as we look over towards St. Pete. And yes, those rain chances, they're pretty high. We'll talk about who has the best risk for rain today, what your Sunday looks like, and also see if anything's brewing in the tropics. That's on the other side of this break.
Good morning, Sarasota and all of Tampa Bay. Time to wake up and start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
The mayor of a beachfront community urging everyone to do more to protect the animals we share our waters with. The city of Indian Shores sharing these images of junk left out on the beach overnight. Items like this can disorient sea turtles trying to make it to land and lay their eggs. And this is a problem beyond Pinellas County, right, Lauren?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jasmine. In fact, light pollution is another part of the problem, and sometimes it can actually lead to those turtles dying. ABC Action News reporter Jake Peterson looks into how beachgoers can help these hatchlings find the sea.
Kentucky vacationer Chris Wells couldn't believe his eyes.
I see a small little creature walking along next to the street.
He snapped this picture of a baby sea turtle near his condo.
My concern was that he's 150 yards away from the water.
Wells put him near the water, but this turtle was lucky. Many others die once they leave the nest.
It just hurts.
Anna Marie Turtle Watch volunteers say home and condo lights are distracting 70% of this year's baby population.
If they're distracted by a light, they're going to head right into the dunes. And that's a heartbreaker because we know they've got 24 hours to get where they need to go in the water.
The tracks went backwards.
Group members spending Wednesday handing out these amber-colored turtle-safe bulbs. They're encouraging all condos to install them and asking vacationers to turn off outside lights.
It just really helps us and gets those babies right back to the water where they belong.
It's necessary, I think, for all of us to show some respect for nature.
Reporting on Anna Maria Island, Jake Peterson, ABC Action News.
My heart.
Yeah.
My heart. You want to talk about this?
Well, the thing is that turtles can lay up to 100 eggs or more per nest, and one of those 100 is expected to make it to adulthood. So that's why it's so important. Even though you see so many turtle nests out there, they're so vulnerable, being that they don't have mom and dad to protect them once they hatch, that so many of them don't make it. So that's why it's so imperative. And they're all endangered, of course. That's also a big deal.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, do your part if you're on the island. If you're a vacationer, heads up.
Right.
See the turtles out there.
Don't leave your stuff out there.
That's right.
They get
Don't
caught
leave your
up.
stuff. Turn your lights out, and even your inside lights. Make sure you close your blinds at night if you're near a nest and they hatch. That way you don't have to worry about the turtles not making it out into the Gulf. So there's a live look from our Rivergate Tower camera where, yeah, we had some heavy rainfall this morning, loud thunder out there. My goodness, a lot of you waking up saying, come on, it's Saturday. I'm supposed to be sleeping in at 5 a.m. Yeah, those thunderstorms have since moved out. We've got one lonely cell near Spring Hill north of I-4 and then a couple of showers near Palmetto this morning, staying mainly north of Bradenton, but I think even here along 64 in Bradenton to the north, you've got that shower chance, and then down south along I-75, another batch moving over the Manatee River. That'll be heading out towards the east and pretty much done with it after about 5 minutes of rain. These are very small pockets of rainfall, and they're not very widespread yet. They were more widespread last night when you were sleeping or awoken from some of those thunderstorms, but there is more offshore, and this offshore cluster is going to remain offshore. I do not see this pushing inland, but I am expecting to see more development out here into the Gulf of Mexico today along this old frontal boundary that's been here for about 4 days now. It's still parked itself basically along I-4, and it will be the instigator for some of those showers and storms to redevelop. Heads up though, you see at the very top of your screen, that cluster of thunderstorms there, that's our weather maker tomorrow as it comes down south. That could give us our chances for showers and storms as we head into your Sunday. So current temperatures outside sitting into the 80s for all of us. A mix of clouds and sun. We'll generally go over to mostly cloudy skies today, and those showers will start to become a bit more widespread as we head into the afternoon hours. So from these mid-80s this morning into the upper 80s to near 90 today. Temperatures held for most of us below 90 degrees given the clouds and shower chances out there. So at least there's some good news with the rainy forecast that we have for you today. And also good news, again, not an all-day soaking washout rain. Futurecast overdoing the rain that's out there right now by a bit, but I do think it has a good handle on what will happen this afternoon with the redevelopment of the scattered showers and storms. Notice plenty of dry pockets mixed in with some of the scattered storm pockets out there. So don't cancel plans, but definitely have a backup plan today. And before you head out, head to abcactionnews.com/weather. We've got the interactive radar right there so you can see where storms are and if they're going to impact your plans within an hour or so. Also, of course, our free Storm Shield app. You can download it as well. Now, as we advance into your Sunday outlook, remember that rain I showed you way up to the north? Well, it is expected to come south as we head into your Sunday with a chance for scattered showers and storms late into the morning and into the afternoon. So your rain chance is just as high tomorrow as they are today, around 60 to 70%. But same deal, not an all-day rainfall. Don't cancel plans, but have the backup plan and be prepared to head indoors with lightning around as we head into your Sunday outlook. And again, a little bit of good news would be that the temperatures are going to be held down just a little bit, mainly into the 80s. A few spots inch up towards 90 degrees, though, as we get into your Sunday outlook. And we're also talking about the tropics. Good news, things remain nice and quiet out into the Atlantic and also the Gulf and the Caribbean. I'm not expecting any development in the next 5 days here. Of course, our team will keep you posted, and you can always head to our website, the Hurricane tab, and check things that are going on there. Latest satellites up as well. We're into the upper 80s for highs the next couple of days. Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast shows next week not much change. We've got chances of showers and thunderstorms, highs around 90, lows starting out into the 70s. Not a washout each day, but a high chance to see those scattered thunderstorms. And of course, I'm on Twitter and Facebook. You can find me there for more weather updates.
All right, thanks, Jason. So if you've always rented an apartment or home, there's going to be a lot of expenses that you'll likely have no idea about. And joining me this morning, Jay Rosenberg, interior designer and owner of Designs by Jay Rosenberg. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so you're here to help us all.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more renters now taking the initiative and going out and buying homes. So you know what that means. No more lying to your landlord about having pets.
Yay!
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, there are a lot of expenses that people are not taking into consideration. So I want to give some helpful pointers here.
Thank you.
Just as simple as lawn care, you know, doing it yourself versus hiring a professional lawn care service. The average yard costs about $100 a month for a lawn service. If you go out and get a lawnmower for about $350, over 5 years, that will save you $6,000.
That's something you just don't think about when you're renting, because your property always looks so nice, and yeah, like our little grass right here.
Yeah, I cut that myself.
You got that lawnmower done.
Exactly.
Okay, so lawn care, definitely something that we need to think about. What's the second thing?
A home warranty. A lot of people.
I didn't even know what this was, so please explain.
Yeah, now they're definitely not needed on newer homes because newer homes come with warranties on the appliances and from the builders. But if your home is about 5 years or older, it's certainly worth looking into a home warranty. They range from $300 to $600 a year, and it can save you from coming out of pocket if any of your appliances, your plumbing, your heating, your cooling systems go out. You're covered, and it could save a ton of money.
Which, let's be serious, that is definitely going to happen to you.
Yeah, it always does.
Yes, it always does, especially if you don't get that warranty.
Right.
All right, now the third thing.
So a big thing that people are doing that is a no-no is buying furniture for their new house before they move in. It may not fit the way you think it's going to, so try to hold off on buying new furniture until you've already moved into your home. Also, you don't want to make any big purchases on your credit because your lender pulls your credit a couple days before you're closing, and if they see any big charges on there, that could totally get in the way of your closing.
That is a very good tip right there. Something that you just wouldn't even think about because, you know, you get a new place, you're so excited to put more expensive things than just candles, but like a lot of furniture in your apartment.
Exactly.
So just hold off, calm your horses, and, you know, get your life together and then furniture.
Definitely. And there are a lot of other preventative things you can do. So for more information, you can certainly go to designsbyjrosenberg.com or visit me on Facebook, Designs by J Rosenberg.
Perfectly, and I'll put those links on my Facebook page. Just look for @LaurenWFTSJ. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right, Jasmine, back over to you.
Thanks, Lauren. Coming up, are you looking for a new family pet? Well, when Good Morning Tampa Bay returns, we'll tell you why Suzie may be the perfect addition to your home.
I love you, Suzie Q.
Welcome back. We are here with Animal Rescue Friends Network, and our friend Dave Hitchcock brought in this cutie named Suzie. Dave, she is adorable. You said she's about 1.5 years old, and she needs a little bit of TLC. Tell us why.
Well, Suzie comes from a puppy mill. Okay, until 3 weeks ago, she had never been out of her cage.
Aww.
Okay, so her foster mom is working with her and gives her a lot of TLC, lots of love, and you can see she's very receptive to that.
Yeah.
And she's heartworm negative. She's been spayed. She's up to date with all her shots.
Okay.
She's very friendly. She's good with other dogs.
She looks like she's about to fall asleep.
Well, she got up early this morning.
Yeah, it's early, that's for sure. So again, a little bit of extra care for her because she's kind of been in that cage for so long. But once she's receptive to you, it's a friend for life.
It is. It really is. And she's such a great little girl. And
now with her being in the cage, is it okay with other dogs? Has
yes,
she had that chance to be with
yes,
other dogs?
Her foster mom has six dogs.
Oh, okay. And
so she's number 7, and she's
awesome.
It's just one happy play day.
And she's kind of small. She's almost fitting into the palm of your hand. How much bigger is she going to get, if she's going to get any bigger?
No, she's not going to get any bigger. I think, I'm not sure positively, because somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, and that's okay as long as you adopt her.
There you go.
She's a teacup.
Okay.
And this is as big as she's ever going to get.
How cute. All right. Well, if you want any more information on how you can adopt Suzie, head to our network. You can head to our website, abcactionnews.com, or you can go to ARFN.org, and she'll be available for you to take home today.
Oh, Suzie Q.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. Get everything you need to start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
Welcome back to Good Morning Tampa Bay. I'm Lauren St. Germain. The time right now is 9:30, and here's what we're watching for you this Saturday morning. Just moments ago, a Pinellas County man accused of shooting his pregnant girlfriend faced a judge. Our crew inside the courthouse says a judge set the bond for Charles Tenpenny at $510,000. Originally, he told deputies his girlfriend was shot during a home invasion, but now he's telling deputies the two were arguing as he was trying to turn off the laser sight on his gun, and then the gun accidentally went off. Right now, she is in critical condition at the hospital. And this morning, one man is dead after getting shot in a McDonald's parking lot. Tampa police say the suspect and the victim, Nicholas Mortazavi, were arguing when the suspect pulled out a gun, shot Nicholas in the chest, and then ran off. Detectives are questioning persons of interest and haven't made any arrests. Police believe the victim and suspect knew one another. $493 million. That's the new Mega Millions jackpot since no one won last night. According to the Mega Millions website, if someone wins this next drawing, it will be the 5th largest jackpot in history. That next drawing is on Tuesday night, so get those tickets while you can. Jasmine.
All right, me and Jason are here to rain on your parade, but luckily, if you're going to MetroCon,
yeah,
you're inside.
And you're good news. You're like, I don't care about the rain because I'm going to be inside all day. But yeah, and you're actually going to talk to
these two right here, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so I got this picture from their website, and then come to find out they're our guests that we're going to be talking to about MetroCon today. But the forecast going to and leaving, you'll have to dodge some of those scattered showers and storms. There's a live look outside right now from our Rivergate Tower camera here in Tampa, showing you that we've got a mix of clouds and sunshine. Those heavy thunderstorms we had this morning between 4 and 6 a.m. all moved out towards the east, and now we're left over with just a few scattered showers out there, but the rain chances, they are going to expand later on today. And the good news for those of you attending the Rowdies game tonight, we have Indy 11 in town from Indianapolis. And the rain chances are going to be lower later tonight than what they will be earlier in the day. Of course, the game time around 7 or so. We're going to see temperatures into the mid 80s. To pack the poncho, There is always that chance of rainfall, especially given the pattern, the way it's been for the last couple of days. But overall, the rain chances look higher earlier in the day here in St. Pete. So fingers crossed you stay dry here at the Tampa Bay Rowdies game. We'll talk much more about the rain chances, who's seeing it now, and who has the best chance this afternoon for that rain coming up in Florida's most accurate forecast ahead. Jasmine.
Thanks, Jason. New this morning, Pinellas County detectives want you to know about a phone scam that's going on. Here's how it works. The person calls you up and they say they're with the IRS. Then they say that you owe taxes to the IRS and there's an active warrant for your arrest. And the only way you can get off the hook is by buying them a prepaid debit or a gift card. Detectives are sending out a reminder this morning that no government agency will A, call you, or B, request payment for outstanding debts using gift cards.
Also new this morning, Hillsborough County deputies need your help identifying 3 car burglary suspects. Take a good look at these photos, and we know they're a little bit blurry. But deputies say 3 men were caught on surveillance car hopping on Jim Court in Riverview last week. They got into several unlocked cars and even stole 2 firearms. So if you recognize any of these guys or have information, call the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Bay Area kids go back to school in less than a month. Can you believe it? And the Hillsborough County school leaders have a big favor to ask you and your kids. This August, every bus in the school district will come equipped with seat belts, and they want to make sure your kids are actually wearing them. So bus drivers will do a check prior to leaving the school, but you know it's up to the kids to stay clicked in. Drivers hope you'll remind your students about seatbelt safety and the importance.
You ask your kids, you know, how was your day? Please ask them, did they buckle up? Please ask them what part of the day was fun, and then ask them again, but did you buckle up?
In the chance of an emergency, every school bus in the district will also come equipped with a seat belt cutter, and every single driver is trained to use it. The Ybor chickens are here to stay. The Tampa City Council decided not to do anything about these guys, the rooster population. Code enforcement says the population has actually gone down from 89 to 29 over the last 2 months. Advocates for the birds say it's because of the hawks. People were complaining that the loud roosters are cutting into their sleep and that they're getting messy. Jasmine.
All right, if you happen to be hanging around downtown Tampa, you'll be seeing a lot of people like this in costume, and that's because it's MetroCon. Today, I'm joined by some of the mascots of MetroCon. We got Io McLeod and Astra Kingstar. I gave you the character names. I think that outdoes maybe
Yes,
your probably real names. So people who are not familiar with MetroCon, tell us a little bit about what it is.
We are a family-friendly convention where people from all over the country and all over the world really come together and just share their love of all things anime and comic books and animation. It's just a really fun sense of community in there.
So if people who are anime buffs, comic buffs, they may go, I don't know these people. I can't put my tongue on it. What is the I guess the theme for you guys, and what are your characters?
Well, our theme this year, as it changes every single year, is Guardians versus Invaders. Me being a Guardian, she being an Invader, of course. It changes every year, and it's just a theme of basically good versus evil in a different sense. One year we had monsters versus hunters, or faithful versus fallen. It's just a good versus evil thing. And if they don't know, they can always look at the website to find out more about what's going on that year. And they'll be able to recognize through watching their anime or playing the video game some of the characters that'll be in all these different shows we have.
So I wanted to reiterate, this is a family-friendly event. What are some of the things that people can do today?
Today there'll be a lip sync competition going on.
That is always fun.
It's so much fun. We have music video contests. We have live musicals happening. We have so many people dressed up in costumes. So like sometimes even the kids come by and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Spider-Man.
Oh, I know, that's so sweet. And of course, your kids can dress up. It's probably better that way if you do. You won't feel out of place. For you guys who do this annually, I know that people may think that these MetroCon, Comic-Cons are all sort of niche, that only so many people do it. But what does it mean to you guys when you see the thousands of people that come out to enjoy the same thing you guys do?
Well, having been in this for a couple of years, I used to think, oh, these kind of guys are sort of weirdos, you know. But
at least you're being honest.
I am being honest. I got to be honest. Everybody really starts in that kind of place sometimes too. But I wasn't in that very young, so I just did it a little later when I got older. But just being able to see all these different people and the work that goes into their costumes, like these things I made myself. I had this made by another tailor, and it was a challenge for him. Astra, she made her entire costume, you know.
Yeah, well, actually, the suit was made by our lovely cosplay director, but I did make the hair and the accessories.
So people just come in and they make their own costumes, and then you'd be amazed at some of the things that you ask them about it, and it's like, how did you even do that with this kind of material? Everything from cardboard to foam.
The talent that you see amongst everybody who goes to conventions is just, it's amazing to see that there's so many people with so many different interests, and all of a sudden it's all together, and it's like, hey, we can share. Let's teach each other about what we do. And it's very nice to see that sense of community happening.
So right before we go, what's the Facebook page that people can go to if they have questions?
It's facebook.com/MetroCon.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Whether you're a beginner or this is totally your thing, you want to go to downtown Tampa and experience MetroCon. We'll be right back after this short break.
Good morning, St. Pete and all of Tampa Bay. Get everything you need to start your day.
This is ABC Action News in the morning.
We're learning more information about the Zika virus. Travel experts wanting to remind you 90 countries still have a high risk for the virus, even though the number of cases continues to decline. 80% of people show no symptoms, but the infection can still pass to a newborn. The CDC saying women should not get pregnant for 2 months after going to a Zika-infected country, and men should wait 6 months before having children.
It looks like Lakeland is taking a page out of St. Pete's book with a little bit of a twist. Starting in November, at least 12 murals, kind of like this, will go on display in 3 different parts of town. The creators are calling them unmurals because they're being painted on giant canvases that will then be hung up and displayed on the walls. The project is called Tapestries Lakeland, and the artwork is going up in downtown, Midtown, and Dixieland.
The more art you have, I think the more walkable communities become, because people walk to see art. It just is. It just means the city's alive.
And they are still looking for artists who will be paid at $10 per square foot. We have a link that allows you to enter the competition on our website, abcactionnews.com.
You may soon have a new option for watching shows and movies. It appears Walmart wants to get into the video streaming business. The information website reports Walmart is considering launching its own video streaming service. It would reportedly cost less than Amazon Prime and Netflix.
Still ahead on Good Morning Tampa Bay, a genius at 5 and a college grad at 11.
What are we doing with our lives?
What'd you do today? Yeah.
Not nothing. This morning, a Bay Area boy's incredible plans for the future.
I'm doing alright, getting good grades, the future's so bright. I gotta
Happy weekend, fans of anime. Don't miss MetroCon at the Tampa Convention Center. This year's theme is Guardians versus Invaders. At the Tampa Theater, the Classics on Sundays continue this weekend. It's a silent film Safety Last. And at Curtis Hickson Park, they have open play for kids all day long on Sundays.
This community calendar is brought to you by Hyundai of Newport Richey.
New this morning, a shocking confession from a Bay Area teenager. Deputies say Charles Tenpenny now admits to shooting his pregnant girlfriend. The development comes after he allegedly misled detectives for days. ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner has the latest from the courthouse where he faced a judge for the first time.
The judge says that in light of Tenpenny's criminal history and the fact that he lied to authorities after the shooting, the judge said he felt he had to set a very high bond, $500,000. Deputies say Charles Tenpenny admitted to shooting his girlfriend back on Wednesday, claiming just last night that it was actually an accident. Tenpenny originally told deputies it was an armed intruder wearing all black who broke into their Dunedin home and shot Naomi Rosado. But deputies say last night Tenpenny's story changed, now saying he was angry with Rosado over a Facebook friend request. So he pointed his gun at her and he says accidentally shot her in the eye. Rosado is just 18 years old. She is 20 weeks pregnant, and we're told even this weekend she is still in the hospital in critical condition. In Pinellas County, Adam Weiner, ABC Action News.
Happening today, Walmart is offering free health screenings for kids going back to school. They'll have immunizations as well as screenings for blood glucose and blood pressure. Some locations will even offer free vision screenings. We have more details and locations on our website, abcactionnews.com.
Also happening today, this 11-year-old is making a very big life accomplishment.
Yeah, just think about this, 11. You're not going to feel so smart after you hear this story. William Mallis is graduating